By this time we learned we have the OLTP. What is the OLTP? What is OLTP? In yesterday class, I said OLTP, right? What is the OLTP?
Online transaction
Transaction
processing.
processing.
Okay, that's cool. Online transaction and processing. Okay. Now, also we learned about ADLS. What do you mean by ADLS?
Azure Data Lakes.
Yeah, Azure Data Lake Storage. Now we know what is the ETL process, ELT process, those all things. Now let us go and try to start today how to create the Azure free account. We have here two ways mainly to create the free account. People who have the credit card, they can use their credit card and they can do it. If you go and try to see the this one, open link in new tab. Now this is a screen where you can get the option to build in the cloud with an Azure free account. For this, if you go and try to click on here, we are going to get popular services free for 12 months and 55 plus other services are going to get it. And also $200 of credit, we are going to get it. And this $200 of the credit we're supposed to use within the 30 days, we have to use it. Okay. Now, once this 30 days is completed, then all this 12 months, we can use 55 plus services you can use free of cost. Don't worry, they are not going to charge any money from our credit card. This is only identity verification purpose only they are taking it. Okay. I hope everyone has a credit card. You need to click on the start free and go ahead and create one ID for you. Now, people who are already having some mail ID, then they can use their mail ID and they can start with the free account also. If you don't want to use your existing Gmail or existing Outlook, then try to create fresh Gmail, fresh Outlook mail ID. Anyone mail ID is required to do this one. If anyone want to share your screen, I can able to show this one, but you need to have credit card with you. Okay, then only I can able to explain. I think you can do it this one in offline also. You can able to do it. Do it in offline. If you face any problem, let me know. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, second one is some of you people may be having your college mail IDs. Suppose you are studying some school, they'll provide one mail ID. They are going to provide it. With that mail ID, without credit card, you can able to get $100 of the free credits, and all the free services are going to get it. There is no need of any credit card. So any of your friend, brother, sister, anywhere, anyone has one mail ID, all you need to do is you have to provide that mail ID in this process. They are going to send one code to the mail ID. That code, if you pass here, that's it. You are done. Thereafter, we are not going to use the school mail ID. We are not going to use it. Only the one-time purpose. For 1 year, we are going to get it this one. After 1 year also, you have the facility to renewal that one. We can able to renewal. Let's say if you take one particular uh, course, it may go for 2 years, that may go for 4 years like that, right? So that many years you can able to renewal the things. Okay, still I am studying, I need these services. Okay, this is a second opportunity where you can go out, you can get it done. Third one is they also provided one sandbox they provided. They also provided one sandbox they provided. However, the sandbox will not have permissions. One moment, sir. Okay, so one more account we have here that is called as Azure Free Sandbox. However, this Azure Free Sandbox may not help you to practice the data factory, these all things, because in the sandbox, they did not provide the data factory, those services free of cost. For this, there is no need of any credit card, and the process also very simple. It is very simple. Okay, today we'll go and try to start with free sandbox so that you also can try parallelly with me. That is what the purpose. Everyone have access to this blog, or anyone want to share your screen so that I can able to help you to do this? Anyone want to share your screen?
I already have this Azure account, but I'm not sure how to check
Okay, no problem.
the number
You
of
have the Azure
credits
account.
left. Yes.
Yeah, you have the Azure account, right? Open that one. Then we'll use the sandbox account only. We'll use it with Azure account. Don't worry. Open that, share your screen. Good. Now you share your screen. Go to my material, whatever I given the link yesterday. Go to that link. Perfect. In this one, go to the 0000 notebooks, then 00 introduction. Right. There we have Azure free account section. In the top, we have the table of contents, Azure free account. Click on that. Yeah. Now we are in the Azure free account. The third section is Azure free sandbox. Click on that Azure free sandbox in the new tab. Any link you are clicking in my material, better to go with the new tab so that existing window will not be disturbed. So this is called as sandbox. If you scroll up, scroll up. Now you see the right side corner, we have the sign in button. Okay, here also we have the sign in. Click on the sign in. Sign in. You said you have the Azure account, so you can use your Azure mail ID, whatever we have it. Okay, looks like your education account. That is good. Student account. Yeah, click on the next. Next. Yeah, those things are you can select accordingly. Next. Okay.
Next, sir.
You can yeah, you can go for the I'm not sure it let's just yeah, student, okay. Student next. Okay. All are okay. Anything you can select. Click on next. Okay, go down. I'm not sure it. Type it, select it so that the screen will go off. The bottom we have the I'm not sure it. Okay, click on OK. Now we are all set. Now you can see this is giving here one sandbox is trying to make it ready for you. The sandbox, once you switch on, it will be available for 4 hours. After 4 hours, again you need to create the one more sandbox. Per day, you can create the 10 sandboxes, you can create it. Don't worry, then 24 hours they're practicing also, 40 hours of the sandboxes they're providing. Only problem what they have is all the services they're not providing free as part of this one. Like we want to practice Azure Synapse or Azure Data Factory or anything, they don't have it. Limited services we have it. Whatever available, we can do that. At least today classes, you can able to practice using the sandbox. Let us try to do this one. Click on review permissions. Click on review permissions. Excellent. Now accept it. Okay. Now it is accepting all the permissions. Perfect. Once it is ready, it is going to say as your sandbox is ready and it is available for another 4 hours. Like that, it is going to show in the above itself. Go to the above that it is preparing, right? Scroll up. Yeah, that has to go up to 100%. Yeah, creating the storage accounts, blah, blah, it's saying. Now, it's the here over there what is saying sandbox activated. Time remaining is 4 hours. We have used 1 of 10 sandboxes per today. More sandboxes will be available tomorrow. That means per day you can use 10 sandboxes, you can use it. Each sandbox time is how much? 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, scroll down. Then you see here Azure portal. No. Azure portal, right? Number 1 point. Create storage account using Azure portal. Open that. Now, if you open that, then Azure portal will be opening, and this is opens in our sandbox. It is going to open. Now, this is a sandbox. If you see right side top corner, it's saying as Microsoft Learn Sandbox. It is saying Microsoft Learn Sandbox. That is a subscription what we have here. So we are not using any our credit card, in nothing we are using it. It is a sandbox for learning purpose, just to understand the interface. Microsoft given this provision. Now we are trying to learn today two things, if possible. One is about storage accounts. Second is about the SQL databases. These two things today we are going to start with. Let us start with the first storage accounts. If you see in the top Microsoft Azure search box, there is a option called as search. Okay, you can go like that also. Suppose if you want to search anything in the top, they provided beautiful search they provided. You can go with the search also, you can go. In the search, just type the storage accounts, for example. Yeah, like that also can go. Just type storage accounts. So any technology, any service you are looking, generally you can able to search over there. Then it is going to give you all the matching things. It is going to give it. One of the matches under the services, you can see everything is a service here. So storage account also one service. Under the services, you can see storage accounts. Click on the storage accounts. Right. Now we have the storage account. In the storage account, already we have one sample storage account they created for you that is called as Cloud Shell 188.425.8052, some storage account already there. But I don't want to use that one. I want to create my own storage account. I want to create it. Click on the create. Now you need to read the in the top whatever we have the paragraph. What is the Azure storage account? Someone asking the question, what is the storage account? What is the purpose of that one? Please read that paragraph. What it's saying, Azure Storage is a Microsoft managed service providing cloud storage that is highly available. Something happened. Dikshit screen is sharing now. Someone interrupted. Varun, can you please share your screen? Okay. Now, Azure Storage is a Microsoft managed service providing cloud storage that is highly available. That means it won't have any downtime. 99.999% they're going to give the accuracy. Availability. Secure. Only you can access your storage accounts. Durable, scalable, and redundant. So durable means long time it will go, and scaling means 1 GB or 2 GB or 100 GB or 1000 GB, doesn't matter how much you want to scale, how much volume of data you want to scale, that much you can able to put it. And redundant. What is the problem with our data is, suppose you kept your data in your laptop. Some reason your laptop is burned out, broken or burned out, totally burned out. Will you able to recover your data? No. Suppose it's totally hard disk also, it is burned out, then you cannot able to recover it. What these people are doing is they're going to keep same data set, 3 replicas. That means in 3 different locations, they can able to keep it. So that one total building is fire is happened, nothing to worry. Other 2 locations, your data is safe. That is what called as redundant. How many copies you want, how many locations you want, we have the full freedom to choose it. That those all options are going to select it. Now you understand our storage is high available, secure, durable, scalable, and redundant. These 5 points are important. Azure storage include. Please put your cursor also, sir, so that others can follow where I am reading. Azure storage includes Azure blobs. Those things are known as objects. Azure Data Lake Storage Generation 2. That is nothing but actually I said ADLS. This is what the ADLS. Azure Files and Azure Queues, Azure Tables. These are the 5 varieties of things are available. You may have the normal blob, you may have the ADLS, you may have the file storage, queue storage, table storage. We'll see how to create those things. Now the cost is depends on how much you are going to use it. You are saving only 100 GB data or 1000 GB data. How much volume of data you are going to save it. That is the one parameter. Second parameter is how many replicas you are using. You are keeping your data in only one building, or you are going to keep in the 3 buildings. You are going to keep the 3 buildings in 3 regions. One is in India, one is in USA, one is somewhere else, like that. So it depends on different things. We have the cost will be varies. Now below we have the project details. Now we are trying to start your journey. The subscription already there. We use the sandbox. There is a subscription already there, and resource group also already there. So we need not worry about the subscription and resource group. Resource group is nothing but a collection of resources. A collection of resources. Whatever you are trying to create now storage account, that also one of the resource. Down the line, we are going to use Azure Data Factory, that also one resource. Down the line, we are going to use Azure Synops, that also one resource. These all resources we are going to group using the resource group. We are going to keep it. Already we have the resource group. Using that resource group, we can try it. Now, below it is asking the storage account name. Provide some storage account name, SA. That is nothing but storage account. Then we'll provide your name. You provide it. Otherwise, your name you can provide it. Varun. There is no underscores accepted here.
Can I ask a question here?
Yeah, please.
Sorry to interrupt. How the resource group came up here? I am trying to do, but I don't see anything. It says create new.
Okay.
Or
Are you in the right side top corner? Are you seeing the Microsoft Learn Sandbox?
Right side.
In our screen, right side top. Varun, show to her where I'm talking.
Yeah. I don't see that.
Yeah, that is the problem. You need to create the sandbox for this.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah. I have created the sandbox, but I don't know how this and that one will be integrated account.
Okay, share your screen once.
Oh, sure.
Ashwin.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Superhero. Oh.
Yeah, Ashwin. Yeah, good. Now, if you see in the top default directory, I am seeing it. It's not showing as a our thing what I created. Go to my material. Go to my GitHub. Where is my GitHub? How I can confirm you created the sandbox?
Uh,
I'm not seeing it is a sandbox actually. Go to my material GitHub.
yeah. That's. I just now opened it. I don't know where.
GitHub you have to go. GitHub type. I will tell you where I have to go. GitHub /RRATech.
I'm pinning the link in the chat.
Yeah, it's came in the bottom. It's came in the bottom.
Yeah, this
Bottom
right?
one. Bottom one. Yeah.
This.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Now in that one, notebooks.
Mhm.
Notebooks. Then we have here introduction.
And, oh, this
0100, yeah.
It's a total border.
Then second one is Azure free account.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Then
Then
we have here Azure free sandbox. Azure free sandbox.
This one.
Zero, not
Yeah.
Pattern.
Then activate sandbox.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah, from here you have to go.
Not zero, not.
Okay,
Oh.
it will get it ready. Varun, please share your screen. Once it is done, in the bottom we have Azure portal, right? Click on that one. Okay.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, review permissions. Click on review permissions, then Azure portal. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Okay. Varun,
Thank you.
please share your
I'm
screen.
doing with a student account, so it's same process, right?
Everyone same process. Everyone same process.
Yeah, throw me like that.
If you are using student account or if you have already Azure account, you created the using credit card, doesn't matter. This is a sandbox. We are getting free of cost. Just all it requires is one sign in is required in the portal. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
now you see the storage account name you given SCA. SCA stands for storage account. That's what I mean. Generally, people will also give, some people are SCA, some people are ST. ST also people are using in the company. There is a standards they are maintaining. ST means storage account. ST means storage account. SCA also people are using. Depends on your company instructions. You can follow that one. But surely in the name we have the ST or SCA we are going to maintain. Now region is by default it's came East US. That's fine. Whichever is near to your location, you can select that one. Whatever it came default, I'm happy with that. I will go with that. Then performance, two things are there. Standard is recommended for most scenarios, general purpose V2 account. Premium recommended for scenarios that requires low latency. Low latency. Now, I think we are good with the standard. We don't want too much of a latency and all. That means too much of fast. I don't want it. Next, we need to understand is redundancy. That is very important feature you need to understand. If you go to the drop down of that one, there are multiple features are there. Go to the drop down. First one is LRS. Can you read that bottom, whatever you have the description? Lowest cost option with basic protection against server pack and drive failures, recommended for non-critical scenarios. They have the replica of three things, but they are going to keep here locally in the same building, they're going to keep it. If you go for the second one, GRS, intermediate option with failover capabilities in a secondary region, recommended for backup scenario. Secondary region means one is in the East US, another is in the South US maybe. Are you getting my point? Two different buildings.
Yes.
Similarly, this ZRS, GZRS will be there. I think most of the people will be go with the GRS, but our training purpose, we can go with even LRS also because low billing will be happens because we are using our own credits, right? $200 only we are going to get it. That is the reason I recommend for training purpose LRS because something is happened to that building also we need not worry. We are not storing valuable data, right? So select LRS here. Select LRS. Okay. Now we are completed basics tab. We have the basics tab. The basics tab is completed. Remaining all things are advanced networking, data protection. Those things are optional at this point of time. If you want, you can walk through it. Go to the advanced ones. Click on the advanced tab. In the top, yeah, bottom also can go. Now in the advanced tab, we have here who can interact here. Security wise, APIs can interact or not. Those all options are available. As for your company instructions, we are going to select these things. Okay, now scroll down. There is one important option is there, data lake storage generation 2. If you think like you need the ADLS, you need to enable hierarchical namespace option, you need to enable. If you are not enabling that option means you'll get normal blob, you are going to get it. If you enable this one, you are going to get the ADLS, you are going to get it. ADLS has much more better options than the blob. ADLS is mainly interested people who want to work with the big data stack Like you want to work with the Spark, you want to work with the Scala, HD Insights, that kind of big data stack you want to work, we'll go with the ADLS. Time being, uncheck that one. We are going for a second exercise, we'll select that one. Okay, first exercise, we're not selecting that one. Okay, uncheck it. Now, you did unchecked, keep your cursor side. Now, click on the networking. Networking will have who can access this one. Everyone or specific IPs you need to access, something like that you can able to configure here. Next one is data protection. Data protection. So we are going to enable what are the options you want. Like you see, one of the best option is enable soft deletes for the blobs. Enable soft delete for blobs. Soft delete enables you to recover blobs. Some reason you deleted by mistake. Still we have the option to recover it. Like our normal missions, if you delete something, still it will available where in the recycle bin. You can able to restore from there. Similar to that one, they are going to keep the copy in the recycle bin kind of thing so that we'll able to recover it. Okay, I think we are good with this. In the bottom, review option is available. Click on the review. Now, this is the final, all the tabs, whatever you selected, you can able to review. Click on create. Beautiful. Now, you are creating one thing. You see the right side top corner, it's saying as deployment is in progress. And once the deployment is completed, you'll see go to resource option, we are going to see it. Go to resource option, we are going to see it. Let it go. I hope everyone able to access the sandbox, right?
Sir,
Anyone has
Sir,
problems?
at the resource group, it's asking like the value must not be empty and we need to create something at project details.
No, if you need to create something means you're not followed the instructions of the nodes.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm at the basic one. Actually, I log in with the student account, and at the basic one, it's asking about like a project details.
That's what. Activate sandbox you did not do. That is the problem.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, you need to activate sandbox so that automatically this resource group will come. Like Ashwin did just now, right? Similarly,
Yeah.
how to do.
But in this
Okay.
case, what we need to do?
Go to my material, click on the activate sandbox. Okay, from there you have to come.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah.
Okay. Now, right, click on the go to resource. Click on the go to resource. Now you can see this is our storage account. In the top left side corner, you can see we got the SA Varun. Below that one, we see the small heading storage account that is saying as it is storage account. Now you can see more details here. Storage account, resource group is what, where the location it is, subscription is what, subscription ID, disk state is what, performance, replication, where you are doing it, account kind is what, provision state created, when it is created, those all information is available. Now, you see, I said 5 types of storage we have it. One is blob. You see the BLOB blob. Blob service is available. And below this one, scroll down. Blob service. Below that one, scroll down. There is a file service. There is a queue service. You are able to see blob service, file service, queue service, table service. These are the 4 things we are seeing it. And in the top, whatever we are seeing the blob service, that will be replaced with the ADLS data lake storage is going to replace if you select the namespace option over there. We'll see in the second exercise, we are going to see it. First, we'll go into the blob. Go to the blob. In the top, we have the blob service. Click on that. Now we are in the blob service. Inside the blob, we have the container concept. We have the container concept. We can create n number of containers. We can create it as per our project requirement. Let's say we have 2 or 3 line of business, we have it, then 2 or 3 containers, you can create it. Click on the container. Give this container name as, for example, input. I'm trying to give the input. Oh, click on create and create one more container also output. Output. So down the line, if you are doing the data engineering work, I want to read from the input container. I may want to keep in the output container. That kind of concept you want to implement, you can able to implement very easily. Now inside the input, open that one, input container, open it. Click on the input. Right, now we are in the inside the input container we can create n number of folders, we can create it. But however, there is no new directory or new folder option anywhere, right? New directory or new folder option we are not seeing anywhere. There is a way how you can do it. We'll try to do that one. And also inside that folder, you can upload n number of files, you can able to upload it. First, we'll take one sample file. That sample file we'll try to upload here. Okay, go back to my material. Right, in the material, go back to notebooks level. Even one more step back, sorry, one more step back. Right. Here we created lab data folder. The lab data we created just for the purpose of files purpose. We see only one file that is known as emp.csv. Down the line, I will add so many things here. I have other repository. I am moving those all files as exclusively for our batch. I am moving it. Okay, it will take some time. Now click on the emp.csv as of now. Right. Unfortunately, in the GitHub, there is no way to download this file directly. There's no way to download this file directly. But what you can do is you can copy this content and you can create your own. Click on the copy. There is a option called as copy. Right. You copy it, go to the C drive or somewhere, create one notepad. Yeah, create one particular folder for our training purpose. In that folder only, we'll try to save everything. Paste it. Yeah, data engineering, excellent. Now try to create one folder. Yeah, Azure data engineering. Yeah, open that Azure data engineering, then create one empty notepad, empty test document. Yeah, correct. Now give the name as emp.csv. Just sharply double click on it and rename that as a emp.csv. Enter. See, though we given here CSV, it's showing as a test document. The reason behind the CSV also taking as a part of the name. How to do that one is first close this one, save it and close it. Save it and close it. Okay. Right, close this one. Now, for better appearance, always I recommend show the extensions option is enabled. Go to the view menu bar. In the top, we have the view menu bar. In the top, we have the view menu bar. In the top, we have the view menu bar. View VIEW. No.
Oh, I don't see it. Okay.
Yeah. In that one, we see here one of the option called as medium list styles content show option in the bottom show. There you see the file name extensions. Select that one, file name extensions. Now you see two extensions are there for your file. One is .csv, one is .txt. So remove that .txt, sharply double click and remove that .txt. No, sharply double click so that that name will be, you're able to change it, or F2 from the keyboard F2. Okay, .txt, remove it. Yes, enter. Now it is now really recognizing as a CSV. Click on S. Right, this file we want to upload into that location. Okay, even you can able to clone the repository, you can able to download my repository also, but I will tell you when to download it down the line. We are going to do it. I have so many files to copy here. Once copy is completed, I ask you to download so that everything we are going to get in one shot. Like this one by one file creating means it's boring job, but time being you copied. Now go to our blob. Yeah. Now In this blob, click on the upload option. No. Azure Data Factory screen. Yeah. Upload. In the top, we have the upload option. Then right side, we got again upload browse option. Browse your file, which is available in the C drive, DE, Azure. Yeah, select that file, open. Now, one moment, don't click.
Can you share
want-
that file? Sorry, Varun. Because I am trying, it is taking in notepad format only. So I want to do it simultaneously. I'm asking.
Okay, in the chat, we can able to share, Varun, I think. Just put in the chat. The file you can able to drag and drop in the chat. Are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
It's not allowing.
One moment, sir. It's not allowing.
It's not allowing. Okay, there is a restrictions I given. It looks like okay. What way you can do it?
Okay, no problem. I will try it and I will.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Right. Now here you see there is option called as override if file is already adjusted. If you want to do that one tomorrow, keep on override. You can able to select that one. Below that there is advanced option. I want to keep this one in one particular folder. I want to keep it. So advanced there you can notice upload to folder. One box is there. Upload to folder. Upload to folder. Go down. There is option called as upload to folder. There you can provide the folder name if you want it. Okay, suppose I want to keep this one inside the folder. The folder name is called as, okay, give it as files. These all we are going to store different types of files. We are going to store it. Give the name as files. Just write the files. Files. Okay, that is the name of the folder we are putting. Then click on upload. Now it creates automatically files folder. You see left side it's created already. And inside the files folder, you see your emp.csv file. Open that one. Then you see emp.csv file is available. Now this emp.csv file, what data we have it, those all things you want to verify. You can right click on the emp.csv. You can right click on the emp.csv. In the top, you see view or edit option is available. Here itself, you can see what is the data available. Click on the view or edit. Now you see the edit button. In the edit button, we're able to see the data. Suppose you want to see in a beautiful format, you want to see it. In the bottom, there is a drop down CSV. Right? There is a preview option also available. If you click on that preview option, automatically system will recognize and it shows the beautiful format it is going to show it. You can able to study this one properly, right? However, there is a limitation of this preview. Suppose you take in the 20 MB of the file and you say I want to preview that one. It will say it is out of the bound. Okay, such kind of files, if you want to see it, is not possible. Only small files you can able to do it up to 2 MB. It is going to show it. If it is more than that one, then we have to go and you have to download to your local machine. Then only you can able to observe the data in a beautiful format. Here itself, you see in the top download option is there. For any reason you want to download this file into your local machine, that is possible. If you click on download in the top, then it's going to download this file into your local machine. Now it is downloaded, right? Something like this. Okay, now close this one. In the top right side corner, we have the close. Yeah. Now we are able to create one storage account. We're able to create one container. We're able to create one folder. We're able to upload one file. We're able to see the data inside this one and also observe different properties. Again, right click on this one, this file. Again, right click on this file. Then you see the properties, something will be there. Properties. Go to the third option, properties. Now in this properties, we have the something called as URL. Suppose down the line you want to call using the Spark command, you want to call this file. This URL is the path of this file. This path we are going to pass over there. There is one more path also available, one more syntax, ABFSS. I will talk about that ABFSS later. Azure Blob file storage path. I'll talk about that later. But this is the path. Wherever we want to call it, you can call it in your programs. In your programs tomorrow, you want to call this file, you can able to call very easily using this path. Okay, here you can see different options like how much sizes that is available, what type of file it is, and one more important option is access type is there, right? Hot, infrared. Access type option is available, hot, infrared. There are two access types are available. One is hot, second is cool. SOT hot, COOL cool. When you are going to use hot, when you are going to use cool is if your data is frequently required by the people, then we'll use hot. If your data we are not going to use frequently, maybe occasionally, okay, weekly once, monthly once, we're going to use it, then we'll use the cool option. I can say in other words, archiving purpose, backup purpose, you want to use the storage. Backup purpose, you want to use the storage. Then you go for the cool. If your regular purpose you want to use it, then you go for what? Hot. By default is hot. Whenever you're creating your storage account, these options will be there. Okay, right. Now close this window. I mean, in the top right side corner, we have the close. Right. Now we successfully created one storage account we created. But the storage account we created with the blob, normal blob, not with the ADLS. Now we'll see with ADLS, we'll try to see it. Click on the home. Click on the home. In the sub menu is available in the top left side home. Click on home. Now click on the storage accounts. We'll create one more storage account by enabling the namespace. Create one more storage account by enabling the namespace. Same process. Do the same process. Only difference is enable the namespace. That's it. Give the SCA Varun, and at this moment put at the ending Varun, one like that. At the ending put the one. Yeah, that is enough. Now click on advanced. Click on advanced. Okay, the LRS you select it. Okay, if you're not selecting also it is okay. Anyhow, it is not our account. No credit card is attached here. Nothing will happen, right? Only if you are using our credit card, this kind of things, better to go with the LRS so that minimized cost will be there. Now here we want to enable the namespace option. Enable hierarchical namespace. Enable hierarchical namespace. Top. Yeah. Read that paragraph also above to that one. What is the paragraph it's saying? The data lake storage gen 2 hierarchy namespace accelerates what?
Big data analytics.
Yeah, that is the purpose. If you want to go with the big data analytics, then only we need to enable it. Otherwise, normal blob is more than enough. Normal blob is more than enough. Only if you want to go with the big data analytics, like you want to go with the Spark, okay, you want to go with the SD Insights, something like that, then only we need to enable it. Otherwise, it's not required. Click on review. Click on review, then click on create. Right. It's going to create now one more storage account with the ADLS is enabled. Once it is completed, open the storage account, observe all the options what we have. Beautiful. Today, you started your journey with creating one Azure account, different options what we have. Like with the credit card, we can do the Azure account. Without credit card, with student mail ID, we can do the storage account. We can use the sandbox also. We started working with the sandbox today. Now click on the go to resource. Now in this go to resource, what is the terminology change you are seeing? Data lake storage we are seeing, right? Earlier in that same place, what we got?
We were seeing
Blob.
blob.
Yeah, earlier we are seeing the blob. Now we are seeing the data lake storage. This data lake storage option we are enabling only if you want to work with the big data analytics, you want to work, then we'll go for this one. That means all the big data stack, Now you see remaining options all are same, like file service, queue, and table. If you go down, scroll down, file service is common, queue service is common, table service is common. Okay, only change is if you enable the namespace, blob, normal blob will be replaced with the data lake storage. It is going to replace it. You can treat like normal blob means normal folder. If it, data lake storage means HDFS location. Okay, Hadoop data file storage location. That's how backend it is going to organize the content. Now you follow the same process, create one container, create one folder, upload this file and observe the data. Yeah, do the same process. Click on the data lake storage. Now, as usual, you are seeing the same interface, right? There is no change in the interface. Give some name as container input. Yeah, input container. Yeah, go ahead. Now click on create. Now, luckily, yeah, click on create. That's okay. Now, if you go into the input container, luckily we have here option called as add directory. In the normal blob, we don't have option to create the new folder. We have the option only whenever we are uploading it, we are able to manage that one. But here directly they provided add directory option also they provided. Click on that add directory if you want to create one folder. Yeah, this option is not there in case of normal blob, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now provide here some name as okay files. Save it. Now inside this folder, I would like to upload our file. Select this files folder, then upload here. Right. Excellent. Upload. Now your file will be uploaded. Again, observe the properties here. Right click and observe the properties. Right click on the file. Now, if you right click, there is a same options we are seeing, right? There is a view or edit option is there. If you click on the view or edit option, right click, then view or edit option. Yeah, okay, it came there, view or edit option, it came. Click on the edit button. Here we have the edit button. There is a two menu bars are available. Yeah, bottom menu bar. Yeah, click on edit. Now you'll able to see the data. And if you want to preview, you can preview so that beautiful pattern will able to see the data. Click on preview. Right, we're able to see this. Here also we have the same options, download, those all things are available. If required, you can able to do that. In case a big file is available, it says preview is not possible like that. If that kind of error is showing some reason, then you need to download on the local machine, you have to open and you have to understand the data. Okay, as long as you're able to see it, you can go with this one. Even you can able to modify one or two records you want to modify some reason, you can able to do from this window itself, you can able to do it. Okay, click on the edit button in the bottom. Click on the edit button in the bottom. Some reason I have your first record that is called as Smith. The salary of Smith is 800. I like this Smith, so I want to promote this as 800 to 850. Change that record as 850. In the
Which
top
encode, sir?
second record, I mean second row, 850. So here you're able to change it. That's what I want to tell it. Okay, now it changed as a 850, it changed. Now go and try to save it. In that left side top, we have the save option. Then we save this one, then close this one. We don't want this window now, close it. In the top right side corner. Excellent. Okay, I think we are good with the storage account part. Go back to my notes. Go back to my notes. Go back to my notes. Now, my notes 00 introduction we have, right? 00 introduction. Yeah, ADF, then notebooks, 00 introduction, then Azure free account. Azure free, yeah, below that, sorry, storage account. Now these all things I explained it. Storage account, we know now. Everyone need to follow my notes every day. Whatever I am explaining, everything is part of it. If you see, scroll up. Now you see the storage account, how to create it. I given the step by step I given. Then container also how to create it step by step is available. Folder how to create it step by step is available. How to upload the file step by step is available. What is not covered here is normal blob and enable hierarchical names. Only I said enabling hierarchical namespace only I created. I concentrated only big data analytics. That only it is available here. Normal blob means you need not select that one. From my class, you understand that point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we need to go for next one that is called as Azure SQL Database. I want to create one more service called as Azure SQL Database. Go to the our Azure portal.
Sir, before going to another topic, I just wanted to know what is why do we need Sandbox here? Like in AWS, if we create the AWS account, we will be able to create storage directly and
Yeah,
use
you can
it.
use here also. You can do here also. You can do same. Sandbox is not at all required.
Oh, okay.
As
Then what is the importance of Sandbox?
Sandbox is Sandbox only. Sandbox means is for the practice purpose. Microsoft provided one environment for you. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Sandbox
we
is not at all required.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Now click on the home. We'll go for the Azure SQL database. How to create it. Now we have here SQL databases. Click on that one. Yeah, SQL
create, sir?
database. Yeah, click on it first. Right. Now once you click on Azure SQL databases, now it's saying as creating the SQL databases. It's a Microsoft account. Same screen you are seeing what you used to see earlier, right? Subscription, resource group, those things. Select the resource group. Select the resource group in the bottom. Right. Now give some database name. You can provide here. It is Azure SQL database. So SQL, then your name you can put it. SQL DB, then your name. Okay. Now there is an option called as want to use SQL Elastic Pool. Okay, server also you have to create one. Click on the create new. Click on the create new. Database always mapped with the server. Without server, there is no database. Give some server name. So SQL server, then your name. You can put any name. SQL server, then your name. Then this location also is to yes, that is okay. And use SQL authentication because we don't have the Azure Active Directory and all. In the bottom, there are 3 radio buttons. Use SQL authentication. Use SQL authentication. Now scroll down.
Sir,
Then you can.
what are these 3 different authentication methods, sir? Like,
What are these 3 authentication is? Active Directory we have it. Active any company, all the usernames and passwords are maintained through the Active Directory actually. Okay. So that's where we will control the single sign-on. Everything is through Active Directory. We are going to control it. We may have thousands of applications. For each application, we don't want to maintain separate username and password. Okay, we'll integrate these all thousands of applications with the Active Directory. But we don't have that kind of Active Directory in our training room. That is the reason I am skipping that one. I am saying as only go with the SQL authentication.
okay.
Okay.
If you are
Now give.
if you are using
Yeah.
Azure credentials, sign-in credentials, then can we use the Azure Active Directory?
You can. If you are using Azure with credit card or with student ID, if you created, then you can able to use that one.
Okay.
Okay. In our company, surely we'll use our mail ID only. Are going to use it for all the applications.
Okay.
Okay. Now your login is SA. Give the name as SA. Login SA. ID as SA. SA. Yeah. SA admin. Provided SA admin. Saying as it is too short. Okay. Now password as we'll follow standard password throughout our course. RR capital general I'll give like that. RR capital. Okay, ITEC small, ITEC small,
IT.
EC.
Anything is
Okay, 1, 2, 3. You're accessing my GitHub repository, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, that one. RRITEC $123. I gave in the chart. That is a standard password. I'll follow it so that I'll not forget the things. Yeah, same thing. Provide for next.
Yes, sir.
Okay. RR capital ITEC $123. Right. Now we created here. Click on OK. Right. We completed creating the server details. Then here we need to minimize the money. See there money how much it is charging? $372 it is charging, right? Estimated cost per month. That we can reduce it. How we can reduce is scroll down. There is a option called as workload environment develop and production. Select the development because we are in the development instance. Now see the something time card that money is changing now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and still further you can able to reduce it. That one, go down. There is an option called as configure database. There is showing as standard series general generation 5, and it's saying as number of vCores, those things, right? There is a two options, provisioned and serverless. Serverless is the one what we are going to use generally for the minimal amount. What is the serverless means? You can read over there. What is the serverless? Compute resources are auto scaled build per second based on the vCores used. If you go for the provision, what will happens? Compute resources are pre-allocated. You are using or not using doesn't matter. For you, it is allocated, and for you, it is built. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is the
sir.
reason only serverless environments are famous in the any cloud. It is there in the AWS, it is there in the GCP, it is there in the Azure, everywhere it is there. Okay, serverless, why people are recommending, why we are going is if you use it, then only they will be charging. Otherwise, they will not be charging. That is the purpose. Now in the bottom, there is a standard series general 5 up to 80 vCores, up to 240 GB memory we have, right? That configuration also, if you want to change it, you can do it. So that still money will be reduced. Okay, and also below, go down. There you can see data maximum size 32 we have, right? 32 GB is not required for our training room. That you can change as a 16. Right. In the bottom, click on apply. So that these all parameters will decrease your cost. You can change different options and see rate card how it is changing. You can try in our offline. Change different options and observe the rate card. Sometimes rate card will not immediately reflect. So wait for 30 or 40 seconds, then it reflect. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Click on here, review and create. Wow, beautiful. Now click on create. Now what you did is now you created one server and also you created one database. Two components you created, one server as well as one database you created. Without server, there is no database. Without server, there is no database. Database is always running on top of server only. So you created now two things. One is server you created, one is database you created. Now, if you want to observe what you created, click on the home. Click on the home. Now, click on the SQL databases or resource groups also okay. Click on the resource groups, otherwise there is a best. Click on the home again, sorry. Resource groups, click on the home, then resource groups. If not available over there, then yeah, resource group, one resource group is available. Click on that resource group. Under this resource group, today what you did, everything you can able to observe it. You did two storage accounts, you did it. Two storage account you did, and Azure SQL database and server also you did it, but it's not showing here. Maybe still it is working. You see in the top, there is a bell icon. And the bell icon, some scroll bar is keep on going on. That means what? Still it is creating the SQL database. Click on that bell icon. Yeah, still it is deploying your database. Once deployment is completed, here you can able to see two services. One is server service, second is database service. Okay, let it complete.
So will the credit card be charged in the sandbox environment?
Yeah, nothing will be related to your cards and all. Everything is in sandbox. That is reason only till you get the some kind of experience, right? You can use the sandboxes. Yeah. Now deployment is completed. Now close the notification window. Close the notification window. Now refresh this window once. There is a refresh option within this window. Now, browser refresh is not needed. Within that window only there is a refresh one. Yeah, that one. That generally we'll use that refresh button. Now you see here two extra components we got it. No, one only we get it. Where is the other one? Only we got a SQL server we got, right? Maybe other one is on the way. We have to wait for it. Click on refresh. Yeah, it is came now. Now you see type is equal to type. Under the type column, we are seeing the SQL database, right? One is SQL database, one is SQL server. Are you able to observe?
Yes.
Okay. So that's here. How many services you created today? How many resources you created today? One is storage account resource. Second is Azure SQL database resource. Two resources types you created. And Azure storage account is an independent one that has no dependencies and all. But whereas SQL database has dependency, the dependency is SQL server is required. SQL server is required. If I say number of resources wise, you can see in the top showing one of five records. That means within the resource group, system blindly will count how many objects are there. Is it my battery or is it your battery?
My battery.
Yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just get my charge. Sir, I'm just giving you the control and I'm getting the charges.
No problem. Anyhow, I'm going to close this class today. Yeah, till here I'm closing it. You can play around it today. Storage accounts and Azure SQL databases, you can play around it. From here, I will start tomorrow. Tomorrow means Monday. Okay?
Yep.
And advanced happy new year.
So is there any process to close it,
Sir,
or we can close
so
it
Friday
directly?
we don't have class, sir.
Today is not Friday?
Today is okay.
Okay. For me, it is Friday. For me, it is Friday. For my Saturday and Sunday, I will take holiday.
Okay.
Sir,
So,
sir, can we get the class video, sir?
Yeah, once I close it right in the same chart window, you can able to download it.
Okay.
sir,
Can you
so-
post yesterday's class video as well?
Yesterday, I forgot, madam. Okay.
Oh,
From today
sorry.
onwards,
Actually,
I'll
this is
make
my first class, so.
Yesterday, nothing I did. Yesterday, I explained everything is theoretically. What is OLTP? What is data warehouse? What is ETL? What is ELT? Different ETL tools available, different ELT tools available. I explained it. That notes is available anyhow. In the introduction notes, we have it. But video is not there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
So,
you. We'll meet.
sir,
Yeah, in
so
Sandbox, we created-
your Monday.
Yeah.
So
So
your
we'll
Monday
be meeting on my Monday, right? Our Monday, right? Again.
For you, Sunday night.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sunday night, 8. Okay, got you. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sunday night, you have the class again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay.